Hello, 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 hello. 'Tis I, the Hobbit House Stitcher, coming to you on a brighter day than we have had. So now you should be able to see all of the things properly. Isn't that nice? Anyway, so there we go. Now thus far, I've made some notes. So here we go. First of all, welcome to Floss Troop number 38. What else we got to say? Oh yes, and welcome to any newcomers that there may or may be, and hello, welcome back to all of the return visitors. That's nice. Thank you. Anyway, and if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do. It all helps the page. Nice. So and ring the bell for any future notifications of any further videos. So, on with segment number 1. So today we have a bright day. The sun is out for how long? Nobody knows, but it's out for now, and I thought to take this opportunity to do the video. These past few days have been so dark that I've not been able to make one, because you won't be able to see a darn thing of what I have made. So, today, all bright and all good. For now. So first up, we're going to choose, we're going to live choose some books. Now, what shall we choose? Let's have this one, and let's have how about this one? Right, we'll have 2 books. Today's books are... Oh, I've got a label on there. Today's books are Easy Cross-Stitch Series Baby. This is by Maria Diaz. That's the first one. The second one is a Country Cross-Stitch Companion by Linda, or however she pronounces her name, Burgess. So that's the 2 books today. We'll go on about them a little later on. So, first up is the things I have been making just recently. Now, I don't know whether I showed you any of these the last time. I've forgotten how much would have shown and what I may have not shown. But this is it. This was in a button, so which is why it's weirdly shaped somewhat. And this is the heart in gold. And I got this from Sweet Stitches from the Heart, and that's contributed by Anna Sawyer Fornell, Agnes Delage Calvé, and Isabelle Lelot. So that's the 3 contributors to that book, and that book was produced, I think I showed you this one before, but that book was produced in 2011. That one. And this one, another one that was on a button. This is a flower in a flower pot, and that one was in my other book, which is here. This is another. Who's in this one? It's Maria Kelly wrote this one, and it's great cross-stitch designs by Maria Kelly, and that was out of that book. And this one was done in 2004. That one. And this little one here, and I've done this on a fabric called Osnaburg. And I think the Not Forgotten Farm did a stand-up on one of those. And I think that's where that came from. where I got that idea from, I should say. So I've done that on that, and it's quite nice. It's not bad to work with, not at all like Ada, but it's like it's not bad at all. I thought I was going to have a bit of a problem with it, but no bother at all. So I've done a little flower on that, and that came out of that magazine that I showed you last time, the Needlework magazine. That's what that one came out of, as well as this one and this one. They came out of there too, and they were part of a design. They were part of a design on there. And the other ones I've got now, this is on fabric that I coloured myself. Oh, Fred, a pink fabric that I coloured myself. And these are two little strawberries, and this was out of the 1,000 mini cross stitch motifs by Sharon Welch, and that was published in, I think it's, come on, turn the page. This was published in 2013. Was this one? So that's not an old book either. So those are the two little strawberries. Yep, strawberries. So, oh, that was that. Let's drop them on the floor. Yeah, okay, now, so those are what I've been doing so far. Now, so the other thing that I have been doing, I did these and all, look, hot off the press. I only did these yesterday. These are little flowers. Now, where did I get them from? Now, I think I got them out of that same book. I think I got that out of that Maria Kelly book that I just showed you just then. That's where I got them out of. Now, chucking things around. Another thing that I've been going to do is I did get some squares of fabric. I don't think I managed to show you last week, but I got some squares of fabric. Now, they're a bit dishevelled somewhat, but there is one, an avocado. This is my particular favourite. The bananas. And then there's another slightly smaller design of the avocados. And then we have more avocados and some melons. Now these I'm going to use for pots, for pot cover lids. So I'm going to use those for some oranges. And this ones are some cherries and some apples. Now, round the wrong way. There you go. That's better. There you go. And then if anybody knows me particularly well, you'll know that apples are a big thing. Apples? This is an apple. Now, see, that could be a peach. Is it an apple or is it a peach? Going to go with apple. Kiwis and some melons and that ones, and lastly a great big avocado. So those are what I got recently, and I'm going to use them for for covers. No, not even for covers, even for lids for my pots. What I'm going to use it for. That's what I'm going to use it for. Lids for my pots that I can put my buttons in to display nicely. Now let's just put this back in here properly, otherwise it'll be all out of shape. Right, okay, now here we go. So, and the next thing I'm going to say is that if has anybody been getting involved in the nap time stitchers on Instagram. She's got a thing going on for the Winter Olympics. And has anybody been getting involved in that? Because I thought I'd have a go. I've made a few things and I've added a few things. There's some things I can't participate in because I'm not I can't fulfill the prompt, but there are some things that I can, the majority of the things that I've done are I've managed to participate in. So that's quite good. So if you want to have a look at that, that's on Instagram, and that's the Nap Time Stitcher. I think that's what she's called. And let's see what else I've got to go. Now, yes, and the next thing I want to show is the I've got it in here. Now, here is what I have been doing. Now this is it's a bit squiffed about, but this is the Fat Quarter Shop's one of their recent free patterns, and it's the cherry one. So I've gotten a little in that because I've been doing other things. So I've gotten a little in that, which is just this. I thought I'd do in the pink. It's that little bit part of the leaf at the top. So I've got a little in that. So I'm doing a bit of that. The next thing that we've got is I have been doing, well, I'm going to do the next bit of because I've made my own stitch along of numerous things that I have got. Now, can I show? Aha, I can. This is what I've been going to. This was one of the this was last year. Last year, we'll go with last year. This was one of the Fat Quarter Shop's patterns of all the bee things, hives, bees, skips, and so on. So I'm going to do a few of those. Here you are. And then this is another one I've got. I think I showed this last time, but I've not started it yet, but I'm going to. Robin Pickens, and it's a recent pillows. So and the next one I've got is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery one, the last time snow globes. I've done a little in that. And I've gotten a little bit more done in that. You can see just at the bottom. So I've done all the owl. Have I done all the owl? Yeah, I've done all the owl. Yep, done all the owl. I've done his little bag. And I've done a little bit of the, done all the owl, about a couple of stitches just there, and then I've done. And yeah, okay, just fix that just then, and then I've done all of the owl, and then I've just I'm onto the globe there. Is what I'm doing just now. That's the top part of the globe. Just there, and this is on, as I've said before, this is on an Ada 14 count by a girl called Kitty Bloom. So Kitty Bloom is on Etsy, and this one's called Lapis Starry Blue Lapis is what it's called. And I've got a little bit left over, so as I can use, hopefully, I might be able to get 1, possibly 2 out of that. Possibly. So that's in there. And then, so that down there. And that is in a bag I got, and I don't remember where I got it from. It wasn't here, so it has to have been while I've been out somewhere. And I don't remember where that was. So there. It looks like it you could stitch on it, but it's plastic. Has that got a hole in it? No, don't have a hole in it. No. No, I don't think it has. I can't do that. There's not a hole in that. Let's see, is that all we've got in there? Yeah, that's all we've got in there. So, and then next we can move on to books. Now, as I said, this is by Maria Diaz, and this one was done in the third print was in 2015. That's when the third print was. And you can look on there, the patterns that are on there. And then I've got more on the other side. Oh, there you go. And then I've got another one. These are nice. And then, is that the last of the pictures? Yeah, there we go. Yep. And then, so that's that one with a lot of little motifs in. This one is a now I don't know whether I'm going to be able to go into detail about making the items that you're wanting to be doing. Now, if I can just cover over the patterns, you can see what's this kind of flower is this? It's a violet. This is a violet. There you go. And then there is some, just have to get these patterns so that you're not seeing any of the patterns. We'll just have to be a little selective. Now, here we go. Now, where was that? Let's have a look. Oh, there's a nice little sampler. That's nice. Huh. What's supposed to be an alphabet sampler, it's just called. It doesn't say complete by young girls in the 19th century. So the 19th century, apparently, they've taken this idea from. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, hold on. There we go. See if we can get this. There you go. There's the pattern there. Even tells you how to finish it, I think, doesn't it? Let's see. Oh no, it's just showing you how to centre your work and so on. So that's that there. And then the next one is, hold on a moment. Let's just see if we can put in my clip. Because not putting in the clip is not going to work. So I'm not going to be able to keep the pages together. Okay, let's see. Oh. There we go, that's a bit better. Now, oh, hold on. Here we are. Now, that's better. Now, let's move on to a couple of more pages out of this. Oh, so this is a nice one. This is a harvest mouse. That's on a little jumper, maybe a little waist canvas. Right there. And then there is this is a nice one. This is a footstool cover, and this is a cyclamen. There you go. Right there. Now one more out of this book, and then let's have a see what else we've got. See, we've had a lot of autumnals. This seems to come in. Oh, there's a nice one. This is a little. Oh no! Hold on. Oh dear, this is going to be a job and a half. Is this one right? Hold on. Oh no. Okay, I can't cover that. Wait a second. Let's use this. Right, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do this. Hopefully this will work. Hold on. Can I turn the page? Oh, I think I can. There you go. Right, okay. There's a little peg there. Pot cover. That's actually quite nice, that is. I wonder how big is it? 36 by 25, so not just huge. So that's the Linda Burgess book. I think that's how she pronounces her name. And next we have got, what next have I got? Oh yes, now this here is, hold on a moment, let's just move my things out of the way. Oh dear, here we go. That's it, there we go. Now let's just put that on there. Now, this is my bag of thread. Oh dear, bag of thread. This is just some of it. Now, I bet you'll think, oh, lots of thread. Obviously got to have a lot of colours in there. It's massive and rather heavy. Now, this is a reusable shopping bag. Now, this isn't all the thread. And as per the usual, you never have the threads that you need. So, yeah. So, never have the threads you need. So that's them in there. So there's quite a few in there, quite a lot in there. So I'll put that back down there, and the rest of it is, I will turn you around. If I can do it, can I do it? Oh, don't let me do it. You're not going to let me turn that around, are you? Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh dear, it won't let me turn around. Hold on, I'll have to manually turn you around. Round this way, if you can see it hopefully, is the rest of the thread. In here, this is Ada. That's just stuff. In there's the rest of the thread and the Ada and other cloth on the top. Yes. So as I say, I don't have a lot of thread, believe it or not, but it's most of it seems to be the same. And I think I maybe need to get more of what's not the same. So so that, hopefully you could see that. I couldn't actually see what I was doing, so hopefully you could see that. And let's see, turn over the page, see what else we've got to say. Oh, we haven't got anything else to say. Well, in that case then, that seems to be it. must go and see to this lovely washing, whole lot of washing that needs to be done. Then on with more jobs and things like that. So, if you're watching the Olympics, do enjoy. Hopefully at some point in the near and distant future before the end of it, maybe Team GB might gain themselves a medal. Possibly. Because thus far, it's been nul point. So, with that in mind, must away, keep on stitching. Bye.